Hey there, everyone. Season's greetings to you now. Hope you're ready for Christmas. We're reasonably ready in our house as well as we can be. Hope the weather is being kind to you, sending you a big g'day from down under. Lots of love to you guys. All right, I'm going to be brief. This is a mini teach today, probably has a smidgy bit of prophetic insight in it. Tomorrow I'm actually releasing a prophetic word across my social media platforms. Haven't done one since February, so it is a weightier word. Join in. You should see the notification for that. It's not on Instagram, but it is on my other socials. So if you head on over to Facebook, you can have a look. So you can join me for that, or you can watch it later and share it, whatever you want to do. All right, where are we going today? Today we are looking at the testing of the heart from Proverbs 17 and verse 3. So this is a mini teach. Those who don't know what a mini teach is, it is a short power pack of teaching in less than 10 minutes. So the clock is ticking. Let's go. All right, Proverbs 17 verse 3 says this. It says, "The refining pot is for silver and the furnace for gold, but the Lord tests the hearts." All right, I want to talk a little bit about the testing of the heart in this season. I know I've been through a very rigorous heart testing in the last few years. Let me know in the comments if you have been as well. Here's some insights I want to put forth to you to encourage you in this, because I think for so many of us, when we go through testing, we can, if we're not exercising our gift of discernment, we can mistake the testing for an attack of the enemy. And it's not an attack of the enemy. We can also mistake the testing for something that we've done wrong. And it's not necessarily something you've done wrong. In actual fact, it's probably something you've done very right. You've said to God, yes. You've said yes. He's asked you to do something. You've said yes. And it costs. It's costly. It's costly to say yes to the Lord. But it is also laden with great blessing and favor. The blessing of the Lord makes one rich and he adds no sorrow with it. That's Proverbs 10:22. But during that process to get, from that valley up to the mountaintop, there is a process of testing. And in this passage of scripture, it talks about the refining pot for silver and for gold, and that the Lord actually tests the heart. And I think these two couplets are actually related to one another. And I'd like to offer this as a bit of insight for you. Let me know in the comments if this is helpful to you. I would say that the two big tests that you actually have to pass when you say yes to God, when you say yes to an assignment, when you say yes to doing His will, is you need to pass the test of obedience and you need to pass the character test. So I would say, I don't know, these are my thoughts, simply my thoughts, not saying this is gospel truth, but I would say that the refinement of silver is the test of obedience. And there is redemption. Silver also means redemption in Scripture. There is redemption in being obedient to God. And often being obedient to God means laying down something that's really important to you. So that test of obedience is like that refining of silver, but there is a reward, there is a redemption that comes from it. So I want to say, for many of you that have felt like it's really cost you a lot to say yes, to be obedient, that there is redemption in that. And I look more as the refining of gold as the refining of our character. Like how you hear that phrase, that person has a heart of gold. Well, only the Lord truly knows the heart. We can't know the heart. The heart is extremely complex. It's a complex part of who we are. It's very, very much the depth of who we are. And it's within the heart the refinement needs to take place so it brings forth gold purified in the fire of testing. And I do believe that's the character test. So oftentimes when we're feeling that testing, remember that also you will often find God's quite silent in those periods. But I would say to you, remember that, if you're taking an exam at school or university or some form of education, higher education, the examiner is quiet during the test. So when you are going through the test, you may often feel like quite isolated. You might feel like God isn't speaking. You might feel like you've done something wrong, and the enemy comes in with those accusations at that time that you've done something wrong, that you've caused for this to happen to you. I just want to encourage you, no, you're simply going through the test of obedience and the test of character. So stay the course, push back the accusations of the enemy, and press in when you're not hearing his voice as clearly. Press in the secret place and just abide, just be with him. This is a lot of what I've been doing in the last few years. As I've been through this season, I'm not out of it yet. To be honest, I'm not out of it yet, but I want to encourage you that the testing of the heart produces something really miraculous. There's redemption, there's gold, there's blessing, there's abundance, there's favor. On the other side of it, there are mountaintop experiences. So I pray that blesses you. Silver and gold is quite a theme for Christmas, isn't it? So take it as my little bit of a Christmas gift for you guys. It's probably the last one I'll do this side of Christmas. Been doing a few more mini teachers on my holidays because I haven't done a lot this year. I've been busy studying, as many of you know. So I bless you with that, and I wish you a beautiful, wonderful Merry Christmas with your family. Loads of love to you guys. Sending you big love from down under. I'll catch you later. Bye.